Ukraine's parliament voted to extend the long special order of local self-government in certain areas of the Donetsk and Luhansk regions, also known as the special status of Donbas, until the end of 2020. Our correspondent Olha Mykhaluik is at the parliament right now, and she knows all the details. Hello, Olha. So could you please tell us more?
Hello, Tonya. Amendments to the law on a special order of local self-government in certain areas of the Donetsk and Luhansk regions were introduced for a year. They are designated to extend sanctions against Russia because of its actions in Ukraine. The introduction of the so-called Steinmeier formula, by which the special status begins to operate on an ongoing basis, has not been discussed yet. It can be amended after the next Normandy meeting if the agreements made by the leaders of France, Germany, Ukraine and Russia are observed in December.
Closer to the next Normandy meeting, we will see progress on the implementation of the agreements made at this meeting, and will move on to the specifics. At a minimum, it is necessary to hold a prisoner exchange and stop the shelling. These issues will also be discussed by the Trilateral Contact Group.
The Batkivshina and Holos parliamentary factions did not support the law. Their main objections are that there are controversial points in the legislation, and the majority faction has the power to keep them on a permanent basis. This despite the fact that the withdrawal of Russian troops from the occupied territories of Ukraine has not been agreed yet.
There are many threats, and they are obvious, starting with the text of the bill, which is contrary to the Constitution, since it undermines sovereignty and territorial integrity. For example, one of the points allows separate areas, the Donetsk and Luhansk regions, to sign separate agreements with Russia. They foresee a special procedure for the appointment of prosecutors and judges, the formation of a people's militia, and full amnesty.
The MPs from the pro-presidential Servant of the People faction insist that the new law will be adopted in any case. It will be created from scratch, or the existing law will be changed. At the same time, the deputies promise a broad public discussion on the matter. Back to you, Tonya.
Thank you so much, Olha. That was our correspondent Olha Mykhaluik reporting live from the Ukrainian parliament, where the MPs have voted to extend the law on the special status of Donbas.